exactly could it be that Anthony's thinking about? I mean, he's been asking a lot of weird questions, and I'm not sure what he's asking, but I think I know where he's going. It's almost like, is it that Anthony is thinking about marrying Shayla? I'm not quite certain.
No, wait up.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Hey, before you do your set, let me run something by you real quick.
So,
Do you ever wonder if this, where you're at now, is this the way your life is supposed to go?
what you talking about?
I would ask the same question. It sounded to me like I think Ben just answered just like, you know, that guy that says, "What you talking about, Willis?" That's basically what it is. I don't know what he's talking about.
I'm saying like something as simple as, is this the job I'm supposed to have? Is this the car I'm supposed to drive? Is this the house I was supposed to live in? Is this the woman I'm supposed to be with?
What are you getting at, Ant?
I'm asking that same question as well. To me, if it's the woman is supposed to have, then if it's not the woman is supposed to have, then divorce the woman and move on. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. Move on with your life, sir. Like, what are you talking about? How can you not know if it's the wife now that you have now that you're supposed to be having? What could he be thinking of? I think it's from that conversation that he had with Amber about Shayla, saying that she, you know, it should be a wife. I think that this is where this is coming from.
You ever have second thoughts about going back to Danielle after you was dealing with Abigail?
No. Not really. I mean, look, I made a mistake that first time with Danielle, and I think Abigail's a problem, was a mistake for me, and I don't want to make that mistake again. So I'm happy with where I am. What's on your mind?
But what if it wasn't a mistake? What if maybe y'all could have worked out if you just would have waited longer for her to become the woman that you really wanted her to become?
Ant. That was not going to happen.
Exactly, because the woman was not what you're talking about. What are you talking about? Abigail hasn't changed. She still lives in the same house. She's still basically single. She has a bunch of single friends who are gold diggers right now. Mark you, does she try to see exactly if she can, I guess, guide them? But at the end of the day, they're still doing what they're doing. So she's still supporting the foolishness that they're doing. And she still actively rolls with them. So what are we talking about here? What do you mean? The lady cleaned Ben out. I don't think you're quite understanding what's going on. She cleaned Ben out. Maybe he hasn't told you exactly everything or something. But we don't know. It is clear that he cleaned her out. It is clear. And how we know that actually that's what had that happened, because based on the reaction and the trigger that Daniel has, it is clear that that is something like that that happened.
Abigail is who Abigail is. And I am happy with Danielle. She makes me happy. She's good to me. She doesn't want to take all my money, so I'm in a good place.
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, nah, man. You know,
What's going on?
Just spitballing, bro.
Okay.
No, it's more than spitballing. I think you're trying to test the waters again. So here we go again with this nonsense. This would be interesting. Like if Anthony were to walk away from Amber, right? You know, which good enough now that Amber's name is on the accounts, and so at least she can get some amount of money. I know some people like to hear this, but I'm like, hey, she's at least a millionaire. If she takes the assets, whatever it is, she's at least a millionaire. At least there's a million in there that you can look at. So again, I don't know, man. I don't know what Anthony could be thinking of at this point in time of his life, but maybe he sees something else. Maybe because, you know, him and Shayla have a baby, it changes it versus Ben and Abigail. Ben and Abigail has no children together, right? And I've always preached that when you have kids together, there's always a possibility. You know, it's just if you act upon that particular possibility, but there's always a possibility.
Just thinking out loud.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
I mean, the way I see it, is, you know, everything happens for a reason. We are where we're supposed to be, and it's God's will be done, not ours.
That part.
So basically, Anthony is thinking of doing something weird. This is interesting. could it be actually stemming, and that's kind of what I'm asking on it. Could this be stemming from like the conversation they had last night, which is exactly why some people are saying you don't bring up certain conversations in your bedroom, because they tend to do this where they make your spouse now start to draw themselves back to a place where they shouldn't have been before. Because I think that's what that did last night. It dragged Anthony's memory to go back there. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I don't know what the second guessing is. I don't know what the second guess. Have you ever, you know what? Let me fish this out to y'all. Have you ever thought that, you're not in the right place where you're supposed to be? Let me ask you that in the audience. Have you ever thought that? Because it's a question that they're guessing, they're posing to us, the audience. Have you ever thought about this? I know this for sure. I think that everything worked out the way it could have possibly worked out. A lot of times I've thought about it, and to me it's like, if I'd worked out any other way, I wouldn't have learned the lessons that I'd learned. So maybe Anthony has not learned a lesson. But let me ask y'all. Give me a take. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and talk to y'all soon.